But do you see white paper on my video?
कैमरा ऑन कीजिए. आपका कैमरा ऑन नहीं है.
मेरा okay, camera on किया मैंने. Oh yeah, you can see the white paper. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you see the full paper?
Yeah.
Because I see little part of it. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Hello guys. Good morning everybody. Okay. Good morning everybody. We are going to start our typography workshop number 2. Means day number 2. So Mahendra sir is ready, all set. So we are going to start. So let me tell you, like we are also going to start photography workshop also parallelly, because these workshops actually supposed to be like they're normally happens like parallelly, so that anybody can join anywhere. Like depends upon their mood or their enjoyment. So like if somebody opted photography or want to join, they can join directly. They can go to schedule and the go to the program and the process. So join photography. So there you can go there, but you cannot join together parallelly. But you have to join either this or that, something like that. So it's up to you. So enjoy. So Mahendra bhai, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, all of you. I hope enjoy my Rustica. Today, as you told me or we agreed, I'm going to talk about grid design. Yeah. Now, I'm just introducing and going directly because I realized yesterday we were in short of time. All of you know what is graph. Can you see what I'm writing on the paper? Somebody says yes. Am I audible to all of you? Any response from any of the participants? Am I audible? And is it visible?
Yeah, you are audible. Mahendra bhai, you are audible.
Yeah, because nobody responds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we have to bring them this thing on.
Acha. Then I just continue. Okay.
Yeah.
There is something called graph, which has a same unit repeated vertically and horizontally. It can be in millimeter, it can be in inches, it can be in pica, whatever it is. So it is just give you x or y position, which is this or that or that. Are you with me? That is graph.
Message karo.
Second thing is guides. Some people call guidelines. Guidelines generally are vertical, horizontal, or vertical. So, for example, when you write some text, these are the guidelines. Similar letters aligned together in the same line. These guidelines are implied, they are not there. All graph is physical, but when you work on that, it is just a help. It is not part of the design. Guidelines are like that. When you draw something, you have vertical guideline also to see the balance on both sides. There is a, when you have a circle, you have point as a guideline. It relates with the point. So these are guidelines, or you can call reference lines.
Sir, Chavi has wrote that if you can bring her on.
Next is what I'm going to talk to you now is called grid. Grid is graph, but with spacing. Graph, but with spacing. What do I mean? That if you have one object, in graph, your second object would be next to it, third object next to it. In grid, you have one object and there's a spacing between. The object can be of any dimension, any proportion. Are you with me? While the spacing, what I'm talking about it, remain constant. Are you getting me? So that is the grid. All of you would have some experience because you are design somewhat related to design uh, field. I will be talking in detail professionally how to design a grid. Now, normally, when you want to design a grid, you have divisions. There are fixed division and there are flexible divisions. What I mean by fixed, that you divide either width or a height in, let's say, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, whatever divisions. What is flexible? It is one of them. Either this, in flexible, you can do 2, 3, 4, and 6 simultaneously, and 8 simultaneously. It is called versatile. Now, normally when you do division, there's a division and there's a spacing. Spacing is sometimes called gutter space in our typographic language. Gutter space is generally between vertical space between paragraphs. So if you have one paragraph and second paragraph, there's a space in between, is called gutter space. Are you all clear? Now, normally, when you want to divide anything, for example, you have a pieces of banana. You have 8 banana. You want to divide into 2 parts, so 4 plus 4. You want to divide into 3 parts. You can't divide. There's a part. You can divide into 8 into 4 part, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Are you with me? So it can be divided into 2 and 4. But you want to leave one blank in between. So that is the catch. So if it is a simple division, it is very simple. You have, for example, 6 division, then have any multiple of 6. So 6, if you want to divide it to 6, 12, 18, 24, all of them would be able to divide it to 6 parts, 1 each, 2 each, 3 each, 4 each. Are you with me? That is very simple. If you want to divide into flexible division, you want to do 2, 3, and 4 at the same time. Then you take LCM of these three, which is 12, and then 12 can be divided into two parts, 6 each. 12 can be divided into three parts, 4. 12 can be divided into four parts, 3 multiplied by 4. Are you with me? Hello? It can be divided also 6. 12 can be divided in 6, 2 multiplied by 6. 12 can be divided by 12, 1 multiplied by 12. Are you with me? So, this product is called LCM, lowest common multiples. Hello? Are you all with me till now? If it is, I'll take 1 minute to take another paper and come back to you. Okay, so all of you know what is LCM. Now there is a grid calculation, because it is not as simple as division. We want to like to leave one gutter space in between. So we require to calculate it. When you want to calculate, you should have some formula. So I have a formula for calculation. My formula for the calculation is LCM multiplied by any full figure minus gutter space. Whatever product comes, you would be able to divide into intended division. So suppose we want to divide divisions 2, 3, 4, 6 divisions. So LCM for this division equal to 12. Are you with me? Our gutter space, for example, is, let's take it simple thing. It can be half millimeter also. Take full millimeter or half millimeter. Let's take 5 millimeter. Now I want to do the calculation for you. Let's take simple A4 size paper. So A4 size paper is 210 by 297 millimeter. We want to divide 210 into 2, 3, 4, 6 division. So first thing, you don't want to go till the end, you want to give margin. So there is a left margin and right margin. So let's say left margin is 10 millimeter, right margin is 12 millimeter. So your total margin 10 plus 12 become 22 millimeter. Now we have total width 210 minus 22 equal to 188 millimeter left, which is called print width. We want to this figure for 188, which can be divided in 2, 3, 4, or 6 division, leaving 5 millimeter gap, which is gutter space. So Now I'm doing this calculation. LCM is what? For this is 12 multiplied by one figure minus gutter space, which is 22. Everything should be in the same unit, equal to, it should be our existing guesstimate or a preliminary figure is 188, and we want to find what is the nearest figure. So there is something called reverse mathematics. What is minus would become plus, what is multiple become division in order to find this figure. So I am doing that calculation for you. 188, which is minus become plus 22 6 6 6 divided by 12. 12 1 ja 12, 46, 12 4 ja 48. It means if we increase 2 millimeter here, we will be able to divide into, it will be right figure. So in order to make this fully thing, this required to be 8, this required to be 8, this required to be 90. So this figure should be 190. Now we come down to figure 190. Let's check. So when you have full thing, it is 190 millimeter. Am I right in my calculation? Yeah. When you want to leave 5 millimeter, 185, 185. There's something wrong. Okay, let's have minus. Actually, this should be plus. Yeah, plus G. So this will be plus. So this will be minus. So I do calculation again. One 88 minus 22, 6, 6, 1 divided by 12. 12 1 ja 12, 46, 12 4 ja 48. So 2 to be adjusted. So it becomes 1, 2 minus. So 2 should be PJ 190. Okay, I'm absent-minded. Let's take another formula. LCM multiplied by any figure plus LCM minus gutter space, whatever equal to comes to 188. So 12 multiplied by any figure plus 12 minus 5, our 12 minus 5 is 7, equal to 188. So 188 minus 7, 181 divided by 12, 12 1 ja 12, 61, 12 5 ja 60, 1 left. So what this should be 187. Yeah. So this will become 80 and this becomes 60. So 187. Okay. I'm sorry, this is my final formula. So if 12 multiplied by 15 plus 7 equal to 187, which is the final figure. Okay. So if it is full weight, 187. It is if it is divided into two parts, 5 in the middle, which is gutter space. So left 182, 91, 91. If it is 3 division with 5 left out in the middle, 187 minus 10, 177 divided by 3, 3 5 are 15, 27, 3 9 are 27. So 59, 59, 59. We want to divide it to 4 parts. So 187 minus 15, 2, 7, 1 divided by 4, 4 4 ja 16, 12, 4 3 ja 12, 0 0. This would be 43, 43, 43, 43. I want to divide them into 6 parts. So 5 times gutter space. There is always one gutter space less than the division. So 187 minus 25, 2, 6, 1 divided by 6, 6 2 ja 12, 42, 6 7 ja 42, 20, 7, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. Are you all with me till now? Okay. Now this is for 210. We can do similar thing to find out what is the nearest figure for 297. I would do that and then go to your InDesign to create grids. So our golden number is 187 with 21 millimeter what you call margin. We can have 9 plus 21, 9 plus 12, 12 inside and 9 outside, 20 equal to 21. No, 187 make 23 millimeter. Am I right? 187, 210 minus 187, 3, 0 to 2, 23. So 13 and 10. 10 and 13 would be our margin. Okay. Now I'm calculating for 297. Yeah. So I'm doing that LCM multiply by something plus in bracket LCM minus gutter space equal to 297. Now in 297, the margins, where is the margin we written? Yeah, here. So 297 will give margin 10 millimeter on top, 15 millimeter at the bottom, 25 millimeter, 297 minus 25 is 572, 275. So our figure is 275. So same division, let's calculate 12 multiply by something plus LCM is 12 minus 5 is 7 equal to this. Now let's go reverse. 275 minus 7 plus becomes minus. So under 8, 6, 2 divided by 12. 12 to the 24, 28, 12 to the 24. We reduce to 4 in order to make 4 millimeter. So this can be 71. 71. It means there can be 12 plus 16 millimeter margin, 28. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
So this, if it is 71, this would be 4, this would be 422, and this would come to 268. So the total figure is 271. 271. Now, if you have vertically, total 271, 1 division. 2 division, leaving 5, 271 minus 5, 6, 6, 266. So 133, 133. When you divide into 3 part,
Sir, sorry to interrupt you, but in the chat, people are saying that they are confused with the formula because I think the formula earlier was a little different.
yeah,
So,
now I change the formula LCM multiply by plus in bracket LCM minus GS, gutter space.
right. So, sir, the calculation and this is getting a little too confusing. So, if you can do a fresh explanation of the just the formula part.
Okay, sure. I'll do that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll do for 210 and 297 both. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. No problem.
Thank you.
Just wait. I get a fresh paper. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are people able to see what I'm writing here on the paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, first I'll write the formula. Okay. The final formula LCM multiply by any full figure plus LCM minus gutter space equal to the product. Hello, all of you are clear? Now our product is the width. This is width. 210. We had earlier. I go to the final thing now. By 210. Okay, earlier it was 15 millimeter. Okay, 10 by 10 plus 15 equal to 1.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Sir, what is this 10 and 15? You are writing 210 minus 10 and
15. Okay, no, what was that? 10 and 50, 25, 10 and 12, 22 millimeter. Sorry, margin. Left margin 10 millimeter, right margin 12 millimeter equal to 22.
right, sir.
Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So 210 minus 22 is 188. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have tentative figure of 188, leaving 10 millimeter on left and 12 millimeter on right. This is tentative figure. We want to come to the final figure. Okay? Are you all with me? So there is a reverse mathematic. What is now our gutter space is 5 millimeter. Okay? So I'm taking that formula 12 multiplied by anything plus gutter space is 12 minus 12 is LCM, 5 is gutter space equal to 188. So this plus become this product become plus 7. 12 multiplied by anything equal to the figure which we have to find out. Okay, so plus become minus 188 minus 7, 181. Are you with me? I'm going reverse. The multiplication become division. 12 divided 181 divided by 12. 12 1 ja 12, 61. 12 5 ja 61 is remaining. To adjust one remaining, what we do is this has to become 60. In order to make 60, this has to be 80. In order to make it 80, this has to be 187. Are you with me? So the final figure, if it is 187, then it would be fully divisible. So that's how I came to 187 with number. Are you all with me now? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Muskan, can you
Yes,
chat
sir.
others with her rest?
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Now,
Yes, sir. I think everyone's clear now.
okay. Now, in order to make it 187, you require 1 millimeter more margin. So you can easily do right margin 13 millimeter. So this will become 23. When this become 23, this will become 187. So your margin will be 10 and 13 millimeter in order to make 187. Okay?
Sir, we can just to adjust that one, we can plus that plus one in any of the margins.
Any
Left
of
or
the margin, even half millimeter doesn't matter.
right.
I'm making things a little simpler for you because it's the beginning. You can take a value judgment. So far, your print area is 187.
Right. 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 Understood, sir.
Understood? Now can I calculate for the height?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm taking other side of the paper. The height is 297. My hypothesis is top margin, let's take same as the left margin. So 10 millimeter plus bottom margin, let's take 15 millimeter equal to 25 millimeter total margin. 297 minus 25, this is the height, this is the margin. So 272. Are you with me? So this is the total width. LCM multiply by plus LCM minus gutter space equal to, our hypothesis is 272. We want to find out nearest figure. So 12 multiply by anything plus 7 equal to, we want to find out. So 272 minus this plus become minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5, 6, 265. Are you with me? Hello?
So you have written something at the top as 10 and 15. What is that?
Top margin and bottom margin.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Can I go further?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the multiplication become division. 12, 12 to ja 24, 25, 12 to ja 24, 1 remaining. Are you with me? In order to adjust that 1, this has to be 64, so this has to be 71. In order to make it 71, which is a little less, you make one margin little larger, 26. Are you with me? So if this is 26, this will become 21. So your margin is 10 and 16 millimeter, and your product is 271 millimeter. Are you with me till now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if you have whole height, that would be 271 millimeter. If you divide that into two parts, leaving 5 millimeter in the middle, 275, 1 minus 5 is 266, divided by 2 is 133. So this will be 133, 133. If you want to divide into three parts, 5 and 5, which is minus 10, 271 minus 10 is 261, divided by 3, 3, 8 up 24, 21, 87. So 87, 87, 87. Let me illustrate it so you understand it better.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, before this, when you have divided this into three parts, 87, 87, and 87, on the top, we should not take 5.
No, that become margin. Paper has a margin. This is total print area. Total print area always remain constant.
Okay. Okay.
Your father gives you 120 rupees, then you want to divide into 7 part, 140, you can't add 20 rupees. You have to, we want to find out ideal number which can be divided into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 division. Are you with me? So the total print area remains same. That is a catch in a grid design.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can I go further? So, I divide into 4 part. There is all, when you divide into 4 part, the gutter space is 3. There is always one less. That's why you require calculation. If it is same as you were talking, then you don't require calculation. 15 less. So 271 you can calculate on your on your mobile, minus 15. So 6, 5, 256 divided by 4, 6 4 ja 64. Am I right? I hope somebody is doing this.
Yes, sir.
Then I would divide last in 6 part. 6 part means 5 division 30, 270 minus 30, 30, which is left with 241. Am I right? 1 minute. 6 part 5 ja minus 20. 6 division 5, 5 5 ja 25. 271 minus 25, which is 6 4 246 divided by 6. 6 4 ja 24 and 6 41 41. Am I right? 41 and there are 6 5 ja. So these are the figure, the full measurement it comes. When your LCM here the multiple was, are you all with me? Now, if its multiple is half millimeter, not full millimeter, we have come to 15 millimeter, 15 here. If it is half, then one of the measurement would be in half millimeter. Okay, I would now go on your computer and explain you this. We have two golden figure, 271 and 187, and the margin. With that, we would work out, we would do a little thing with you on InDesign, how to design grid. This is basic calculation, but designing grid on InDesign, I would like to demonstrate. Okay, so can one of you can share InDesign file, or Muskan, do you want to do and others can follow?
So, sir, I will be following your instructions and sharing my screen.
Yeah, sure. Hello, all of you. Open your InDesign along with Muskan. I now I'm putting video, or can I can put video away. Are you with me? So, or you can see me here now. Me little smart today. Am I right with blue jacket? Yeah. My calculation is over. If you want, I can send you photograph of calculation later on. Okay. Hello, all of you. There are around, I don't know how many, 12 or whoever it is. Would you mind to open your InDesign, and I'll instruct Muskan and all of
Yes.
you would work. Muskan is also doing grid design first time. Am I right, Muskan? Have you done grid design with me or anybody
Sir,
else?
sir, I have used InDesign. I have been working on InDesign, but I haven't attended your session. Like this is the first time for
Okay,
me.
so you know InDesign. That's good. Okay, can you share your InDesign file?
Yes, sir. Just give me a moment.
Yeah. Why I'm doing with participants, so all of you would be able to relate. Probably I'm too fast because it is easy to work yourself. It is difficult to instruct and get the work done. If I do it, everybody would be able to understand it well. That's why I'm requesting Muskan to help us. Muskan is one of you. It means all of you are helping yourself at the same time. Don't worry whether you are designer or not designer. Yeah. Just open the application, then I'll instruct you how to go about, including opening the document. Yeah, new document.
So is my screen visible?
Yeah, just let me now pin you so I can see full screen. Okay, all of you have InDesign. Just go to create new. Okay, I wait. All of you have this screen on your welcome to InDesign. Muskan, we wait for a little pause so everybody is with us
Sure, sir. Okay.
because most of you would be starting first time on InDesign. Yeah. And if you have already the grid design, you would be doing, I don't know, the way I teach on versatile grid or in-depth grid, you would be doing first time mostly. Those who have learned grid with me need not to do it. They can revise their work. Yeah, don't worry. Let me tell you a story. With a good grid design, I can save lots of money. I have designed a grid for an exhibition in 1979. In those days, my budget was 16 lakhs rupees. Because of the grid, there was only 0.4% wastage, for which I returned client 4 lakhs rupees. Normally, nobody return money, they overspend. Because I organize whole thing so well that there is minimum waste or no waste at all. Yeah. When you do exhibition, it is 1 to 3 ratio. If you require one print, or you don't know while pasting or sizing something go wrong, so you always ask for more material in order to exhibit. I did 1 to 1 ratio because of
Great.
organized and system design.
Wow, sir, that is great.
And including, it is not only grid, there's a finance grid, there's a time grid. Yeah, it is called per chart. Yeah, I'm showing you only visual organization grid. Okay, all of you, I take it granted you are on the welcome to InDesign, create new. Now take there's a A4 size somewhere. This is pixel, okay. Take any, don't worry. Take default and open it. Take default and open it. Okay, on left hand side you can see.
Sir,
Don't
I
worry.
create. I'll show that again. I'll
Sir,
open this
default
again.
is 51 by 60, I think.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Go to file and there is a document setup. Go to file.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Yeah. Go to file. Click on file. There's a document setup. Go to document setup. Bottom. Go down. There's a document setup. Okay. All of you go to document setup. The dialog would appear. Okay. Have you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take number of pages 8. Take facing pages. Always publication has facing pages. So take facing pages. Now paper size, click on paper size on the right hand side, A4, vertical format, orientation vertical. Don't worry that P, yeah, I'm attending that later on. Don't worry about margin, just say okay. All of you have done this much? Hello? Now, hello, can I go further? Do you want to repeat again, Muskan?
Yes, sir. Please repeat once.
Go to Muskan, go to file, document setup, uh, facing pages, number of pages 8, page size A4, and just say okay. Okay. 3 things we are doing. Intent can be print. Just click on intent. Instead of web, you can say print. On the topmost. Print, yeah. 8 pages. Start with one is default. Facing pages we have taken. Custom is A4. A4. That's it. We do facing pages, 8 pages, A4, and just say okay. And vertical orientation. It is default vertical orientation. And just say okay. Can I go further? Okay. Now go to edit. If you have Mac, you have to go on a Mac menu and there's a preferences. Go to preferences, either Mac or PC, and go to unit cell units and increment. Go to preferences, units and increments. No, here, go to grids. Okay, no, here, units and increment, correct. Units and increment, vertical and horizontal. Click on that and choose millimeter. Choose millimeter, both. Hello, all of you have done that? So we go to preference, units and increments. What horizontal is millimeter, vertical is millimeter. Done it? We wait for a few minutes for the participant to be with us and just say okay.
Sir, what about stroke? We have to change anything?
Don't worry. No, don't change anything else. Yeah. Because we are doing grids. We are not drawing or anything. Yeah.
Right, sir.
Okay. Now, all of you are with me till now. Go to window. Select pages. Pages. On the left hand side, you would see pages. Okay. Now there's a master. Click on a master. Double click on that. Right? It should show, okay, a master. Go to document setup. Why it shows single page? It should show double pages there. Okay, just say okay. Okay, go to again on the hamburger menu. Hamburger menu, you know hamburger menu on the right hand side corner. That is no right. That four lines. On that drop menu pages. No, just on pages. Now there is a create new master. Create new master. Yeah. Master B. Write name margins. Right is of master. Write margins. And just say okay. Don't do anything. Do you see that B margin has come there on the side?
Sir, but
Hello?
this has already come when we were doing it, when we were double clicking it, no, it was already there.
On the A margin?
Yeah, when we double clicked on A margin, it was 2 pages came.
Okay, double click on A margin, Muskan. Double click. In her case, it was single page. That's why I created B
Okay.
margin. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Even you have A margin, create B margin and write
Right.
margins. Now, let's go to, hello, all of you are with me. This has taken default margins. We go to layout, margins and columns. Now we will define margin. So first we do, now inside is inward margin. So inside was 13 millimeter. No, on the inside is 13 millimeter. And outside was 10 millimeter. You remember that? Now other on top and
Sir,
bottom.
how we reach this margins and columns from where?
Okay, just go to layout. Go to layout,
Okay.
margins and columns. Layout, margins and column. Are you with me? So now we have given inside 13, outside 10. On the left side, top is 10, bottom is 16. You remember that calculation we had? and just say OK.
Sir, will we change the gutter
No,
space?
not at the moment.
Okay.
So this is a grid for a margin. Okay. Many people just not want to have grid, and they just want to have the margin and then free layout. Okay. So this is called grid with only margin. Grid design with only margin. There are many artists we don't want, they feel grid is tying them. Actually, grid facilitates you to work, yeah. But they want to a blank page. But margin should be consistent. Okay. All of you have done this much. Go to next pages again. Go to again hamburger menu, new master. Now this time give name LCM, LCM grid. Everybody writes LCM grid and just say OK. Now, before we do this, let's go to margin. Click on margin, B margin here. No, click on B margin. Now draw a rectangle here. Take a rectangle tool. 1 minute.
Sir, you have to go to the previous step, please.
Yeah, 1 minute. Have you done margins so far?
Yeah, inside, outside, I have done. After
Okay.
that,
Just double click on margin. You see what you are seeing with Muskan on the page. You see two pages with new margins.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next step. Select square tool.
Sir, I'm on new master. You said no.
Yeah, I'm changing my mind to work on the B master at the moment. Okay. I want to see whether my calculations are right or not. Okay. So uh, click on the rectangle. There is a line thickness. Do you see when you click on the top 0, 1, give it none. Yeah, line none, 0. No, line thickness none.
Sir, this one?
0. Yeah, okay. Fill. There is fill. Uh,
So stroke also should be 0?
no, stroke should be 0.
So there won't be any stroke, I feel.
Yeah, stroke on the side is a quality because you have 0. Now fill is on the left hand side. There is a fill.
This,
No, on the
this,
left side menu, on that red diagonal, red diagonal.
yes, sir, this one.
No, that is fill none. Okay.
So this
So
also should be none, right?
yeah, that is none. None. Okay. Now fill with some color. Fill. Double click. Take a color, any color, and give a tint to it. There is a tint somewhere, 100% on the top.
Yes,
100%
sir.
on the top. Yeah. Make it 30%. And draw a rectangle now, full from top to bottom,
Sir, inside the margins or the entire
inside
page?
the margin, inside the margin. Okay. Now go to property. You can see the measurement. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
187 by 271. It means our margins and our print area is correct. Are you with me? Hello, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Width and height. Many of us, like me, hyper people, we while working, we make little mistake. So we want to, before we go invest all our energy on grid design, we want to check our print area correct, margins are correct or not. This is the way to correct, check. I hope all of you have this figure, 187 by 221, taking full rectangle of a page. I hope I am not treating you like children, but this is very basic, yeah. A designer does this very sensitive and clear work, yeah. Then his life is peaceful for that exhibition. I worked for 12 months. Once I design grid, 12 months I can sleep peacefully. Do you understand? Because I
Yes.
know everything works according to what I have in my mind. Okay, throw away that blue rectangle. You don't need anymore. Okay. Now go to pages, go to LCM grid. Hello, all of you now have created a LCM grid page. Now we will create a LCM grid. Go to layout. What is your LCM? 12. You remember? Create guides. Go to create guides. You can select the color of the grid. Okay, let me show. Cancel it. Cancel it. Go to layout. Now there is a ruler guides which you can select the color. Click on ruler guide. Cyan. Click on that. There will be grid blue. Scroll down. Scroll down. Normally we take grid blue. Grid blue. There is a grid orange, grid blue. Okay. And just say okay. Now there's a view threshold. Just go to again. Do you see that view threshold? 5%. Many of you would have 75%. Make it 5%. So what is threshold is whatever you do is seen on the screen. If you're 75, you won't see what it is on the computer, but it won't render pixelate on the screen. That's why you require minimum, which is 5% threshold. All of you make sure of that and just say okay.
Muskan,
Now
Yes.
go
are we
to
recording sir's lecture?
Yeah, yeah. So, guys, this lecture is recorded, and whenever you want to access, so if you could, when this session gets over, you could go to your schedule, and there will be a view replay option as well. So you could access that and you replay the entire session.
Yeah, actually, I've lost connection somewhere in between now, so I want to just redo once.
Yeah.
should we wait for a few minutes or should I continue?
Continue, sir. Sir, please
Okay,
continue.
go to layout, go to create guides. Now very simple. We want to make 12 rows, 12 rows, LCM 12, 12 columns. You remember cleverly I'd given you 5 millimeter, but you can make it less or more according to whatever your calculation is. Are you all with me? Now there's an option, fit guides to margin. Click on margin. Otherwise, and that's it. And just say okay. You can have preview also if you want. Are you with me? This is your LCM grid. Now we clean up the grid. All of you have got this? Okay. Uh, Muskan, go in the center on the top margin, on the top, in the middle margin, middle. You don't require margin guideline on the margin. So you take away the guideline on the margin. First one, select both. That one, delete it, and that one. Yeah, both delete it. Do you see that? Right side and left side, and that delete it. Same thing at the bottom, horizontal at the bottom. That should be deleted. Hello? If you want, you can write somewhere LCM grid, but you have already on your master page LCM grid. Can I go for next grid? So we have done margin grid. We are doing LCM grid. Now we are going to third grid. Next, go to pages, new master. This time we would create fixed column and fixed rows grid. You have heard about modular grid, yeah? So you can say modular grid, okay? Don't say fixed column and fixed rows, modular grid. Just say okay. Now, 1 minute, there is some problem. I forgot to tell you. Go to modular, double click on modular grid. Okay, go to hamburger menu. Go to hamburger menu, and there is something called uh, uh, apply master to pay. No, 1 minute. Just click outside. Select both pages. I now go to hamburger menu. Okay. Now there's a master option for the. Select that. Now name modular grid based on what is based on our margins. A master, margin, B master, B margins. So the margin remains same and just say okay. Now go to LCM grid also. Double click on LCM grid. I forgot to do. I become very hyper with you. Go to hamburger menu again. Based on margins. We forgot to do that. Just say okay. Don't worry. Go to layout again. Create guides. Mistake helpers there. 12, 12, 12 rows, 12 columns. This time remove existing ruler guides. So that earlier what we have done removes and new one would be got in. And just say okay. And clean up. Sorry, I overlooked that. Yeah. So even I learned from my mistake. While teaching, I have to be careful. Okay, fine. This is LCM grid. We go to next grid, flexible grid, modular grid. Sorry, modular grid. We have already done that. Go to layout, grid. These, uh, yeah,
Create guides.
guides. Now modular grid is fixed column, fixed rows. So we want to have 3 columns, for example, 3 columns. We want to have 6 rows. Yeah, so 6 rows. And just say okay. Modular grid is like a graph. Are you with me? But to intend, instead of 6, if you want 8, you can have 8. If instead of 6, you want to have 12, you can have 12. Are you with me? Whatever column and rows, it gives you equal division and clean it up. This is modular grid.
Uh, Sir, sorry to interrupt. I would need to connect my charger. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure, sure. Meanwhile, participant can practice. If they have any problem, we can sort out. Yeah. While you do that, I would take a photograph of that calculation and send to students.
Yes, I am back. I'll just reshare my screen.
Yeah, it
Is
should
it
show
visible?
double pages. So one is asking it shows double page. Yeah, no problem. Facing page, not double page, facing page. Okay. Uh, do you want cleaning up? You can do later on now. So I can save time and finish all type of grids with you. Okay. Let me maximize it. Okay, fine. Now Muskan, go to pages again. Create a new master. Uh, Give a name flexible grid based on margin. That drop menu and correct, no problem. Hello, are you all with me? Now flexible means sometimes you have two divisions, sometimes four divisions, sometimes three divisions. Let's talk about six and two, three, four, six, all the columns. Six column is too much here, okay? So two, three, and four columns. Four implied two. Are you with me? If I divide four, it can divide into two. So basically three and four. Would you agree with me? Now we'll take primary 3. So our blue color will took primary. So go to layout, click on it.
So create guides.
Yeah, create, but I'm not. No, you are saying create guides. Now column, how many CA? Three.
3.
Three columns. We can have 6 rows or 4 rows. 4 rows. Uh, and in margin, just say okay. Are you all with me till now? Now we go to again
Yes,
to
sir. Yes, sir.
layout. Go to layout. This time change the color. Click on layout so I know see the drop menu. Is it slow? Huh. Now this time layout. I'm not able to see drop menu. Huh.
Sir, I'll check with my internet. I think there is some internet issue on my end.
Hmm.
Is my screen visible?
Not share screen.
Okay. I'll just reshare the screens.
Yeah, ruler guides. Change color to orange, grid orange. In ruler guide, change the color to grid orange.
Sir, just a minute.
Yeah, somebody is asking, so I'm
Okay.
answering. Yeah.
Sorry.
Then go to create guides.
Sir, now can you see my screen?
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Now go to layout.
Okay. Create guide.
Uh, yeah. Change the color. No, not what you call the first changing color. Uh,
So that was in ruler guides, right?
ruler guide. Go to ruler guide. Change that to grid orange. Say okay. Now go to create guide. Now we take 4 columns and 6 rows. 4 columns, 6 rows, and just say okay. Do you see that?
Yes.
Now you are flexible between blue and red, or something start with blue and end with red, or red orange, and you have total flexibility of using these divisions. Are you all with me? With a flexible grid? Okay. Now we go to next.
So new master.
Yeah, new master. Perfect in measure grid. Or perfect in square grid. Just say perfect in square grid. Based on margins. Just say okay. Hello, all of you have done it. Now we go and create. We are already on orange, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So let's create guides. 4 columns. We only work on columns and create rows later on. 0 rows, columns, and just say okay. Then again go to ruler guide and change to blue layout. Change to blue, grid blue. Just say okay. Divide into 3 parts. This time create guides 3 columns. And just say okay. Hello, all of you have this. Now I wait for 2 minutes if you don't mind, 1.5 minutes. This is very all graphic design and architecture like to have perfect squares. Are you with me? That's why this is perfect in square grid, which require little more manipulation, customizes. Others were just default once we work out the margin. Yeah. Can I go further now? Take a square tool. Draw 1/3 square on the top. You know how to create a square with a shift. Press shift key and draw a square, buffer square between that blue, 1/3. Now if you go to property, the square would be 1/3, whatever what that measurement. I don't remember. 1/3 was 59 by 59. Is it? Yeah. Do you see that? 59 by 59. Hello, all of you. Okay. Now, Muskan, copy this square and move it to next. That on the top. Fit to that. Again, copy and fit to it. That's it. Now, go to color and create an orange color. No, next, double click on that. Change the color now. Go to orangish color. Select orangish color. 30% is there already. Okay. Yeah. Now draw 1/4 square below blue. Don't worry how much space it leaves. Don't worry. Yeah. Do 0 line thickness. Very important. Okay. And copy paste 4 times. 3 times. Means 4 times. It is 43 by 43 in property if you want to check. Yeah. Because we want to do perfect in measurement. I used to call perfect in measurement, but measurement can be any. So I changed my mind to call perfect in square grid. Yeah. Many of my students who know it at perfect in measurement. Okay. All of you have done this much. Hello, friends. Select all the square together. Okay. Once go to view, view, grid and guides, and lock guides. So guide doesn't move. There is lock guides. Okay. So when you now select all, yeah. No, it has all squares should be selected.
So all the orange and blue both, right?
Both.
So they are selected.
Okay. Copy. No, select and group. Sorry, group. Those who don't know how to group, go to object and there would be group. Yeah. If you select all, go to object and there would be group. Can you show it so others understand?
Yes,
Select
sir, I
all,
did.
go to
So like,
object, and there would be drop menu which would say group or command G. Yeah. Okay. Have you done all of you? Now select that group, go to object, rotate 90%, 90 degree. Rotate, transform, rotate होगा. Object rotate 90 degree. हाँ.
so clockwise.
Doesn't matter, clockwise or anti-clockwise. I wait for others to follow you. Okay. Bring the 0 at the bottom margin. If you want perfection, you can zoom in and see that it is 0. Yeah, that is very important. Normally, when you snap to grid, it can become 0. Okay, very good. Hello, all of you have done this much? Select this group, copy, paste in place. 1 minute. Go to edit, paste in place. Edit, paste in place. And move up by arrow, upper arrow. Okay, just move up.
So till the end.
No, just leave it. Move little bit towards right.
Just a minute.
Okay, move first right till orange overlaps blue. That's it. Leave it. Now move up till the gutter space comes on the upper part. Just wait. Like that. The orange aligns with orange, like that. Go zoom in and find out perfection. No, it's not perfect. Go like that. Hello, all of you have done that? Now, ruler line, bring the ruler line at the bottom of first orange square. Bottom of first, not first means on the top. There. So there is no gutter space. We are establishing gutter space there. You have locked. So go to view, unlock guides. View, unlock guides. And now you can move, unlock, click off, and now you will be able to move at the bottom. Okay, have you all done this much? We wait for a few minutes, 1 minute. This is very important. Only Mahendra Patel can do this. Yeah. Okay. Now that new guideline you created, that 0 point, drag this whole configuration up the group and bring it to 0 there. The new paste it. Bring it up. Let it go out of the format. Don't worry. Let it go out of the format. Up. Till the bottom 0 comes on that guideline. That's it. Rural guide on the left hand side. Go to left. Left on the margin. Like that. Excellent. Okay. And see, please throw away that. And see that it is placed correctly. Zoom out and see that it is placed correctly. Yeah, correct. Good. Hello, all of you have done this much? Then I go further. Now let's count the gutter spacing. So orange one, second is blue, and from the bottom, First is that, second is between blue, third is between orange, fourth is between blue, four, five is this, six is common, six, seven is up, and eight. Eight gutter spaces. It means nine divisions. Are you with me? Gutter space is one less. Nine division. Are you all with me? So go to layout, create guides, nine rows, and just say okay. Don't worry. Now we are uh, create, correcting it. Okay. So from the top, take middle, both sides, left and right side. Select both guides. No. From the
So
margin, middle margin. Select first gutter space from the margins, inside.
this one
No margin. Where is margin? That
here.
is outside margin. Inside margin, in the middle of the page.
Okay,
No,
this one.
between two pages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one is
Select select the first gutter space, both gutter space. Select first two gutter space. Horizontal row gutter space. Row gutter space.
this
Ha.
one.
Select drag over. Ha. Both of them. Both side. Not one side. Both. No. One undo. Both side together. Ha. All of you, have you done it? Now just with up arrow, move it. Up arrow. Move it till it fits there. That's it. Okay. Good. Now take the second gutter space, both side gutter space. Move up, fit there. Okay. Take away that ruler line what we have drawn because we don't need it anymore. No. Ruler line to alignment. Lower.
This one.
Delete it so it doesn't confuse you. Select next gutter space from both side, not one side.
Sorry.
Yeah. And move up to the next. Next would be there. Yeah. Down like that. Very good. Then go down, select next gutter space, both side, fit there. Good. Next, this time movement upwards. Good. Next. Good. Next. Little kitsch, but makes your job very, very easy later on. Next. Okay. Hello, all of you have done this much? Fit to page. Okay, fine. Now, the guideline which is coming between orange should be orange. Yeah. So select in the center. No, in the center, both guidelines. Both. Go to layout, guide, what if, not here, layout, not color. Color. And create orange. Grid orange. Color, grid orange. Correct. And just say okay. Click second grid orange. The common one, let it be blue. Only which is only orange and not for blue, we make it orange. Yeah. Muskan, okay,
Yes,
we have
sir.
enough time, don't worry. Okay, now we have done it. Now common, take the common line and give it between orange and blue, which is like purplish, yeah? Go to layout and select the color.
So
If you
violet.
drop on the drop menu, there will be all colors. So you can select one of them, which is between orange and blue. Yeah, mauve or a purple, either of it doesn't matter. Yeah, good, good. Now throw away both groups, square groups. Good. Your grid is ready. Now you require to clean up. This is perfect in grid. If you can draw any square, which is any grid, it would be always square. If you want to try out, first you lock the grid, and then you can try out. Yeah, lock. Now draw square from one corner, leaving the margin to before the margin anywhere. Not including margin, not including margin, excluding margin. When you
Yes, sir.
start, it should start after margin. 1 minute. You are no after gutter space. Sorry, after gutter space.
Okay.
Anywhere. Gutter space. Now go anywhere. It would be perfect square in your what you call. Yeah. Okay. So once it is always in a, or it would be perfect measurement. You can try with all the things, but
Yeah.
you can have square, rectangle, whatever it is, double square, all that. This is perfect in square grid. Okay. Can I go next now? Next is now go to pages. Hello friends, all the grids. Now I'm going to baseline grid, which is very important. Yeah. I don't know whether you know baseline grid. Yeah. But I'll just go quickly. There are three type of baseline grid. I have 20 minutes. I would be able to conclude it. I'm a grid master. Yeah. So I know grid extensively. You give me anything, I can design a grid for it. Okay. Now we would do baseline grid with with columns. With baseline grid with columns. Okay. Baseline grid. Okay. Baseline and column grids. Okay. Baseline and column grids based on
Sorry, sorry,
margin.
sorry.
So double click extended menu. Now based on margin. Okay, just say okay. Hello, all of you have done this much. Now, what is baseline? I hope all of you are typography students. Baseline is from one baseline to other baseline measure, including leading. So, if you are using 12-point type, auto leading is 14.4. So, baseline to baseline measure is 14.4. Are you with me? If you are using 10-point type, 2 point is the auto leading, 12-point is a baseline to baseline measure. Are you all with me? Let's take 10, 10 point on 13 point, 10, 9 point on 11 and half point. Okay. I'm just throwing things to you. So 11 and 11.5 become your baseline to baseline measure. Are you all with me? At the moment, tentatively, 9 point on, okay, take a text tool. I'll explain you. Uh, select some, make some text tool, fill it by what you call fill by text holder, type, go to type and text holder. Click on that. डमी टैक्स आती है ना टेक्स्ट टेक्स्ट
Uh,
होल्डर
Sir, but I'm not able to find the option.
Okay, write blah blah blah.
Sir, I like typography workshop.
Okay, typography, copy paste workshop. Copy that and paste again and again. Copy, enter paste, enter paste, enter paste, enter paste. Okay. Now if you see 12 point, auto leading is 14.4. Do you see that on the top? Change that 12 point to 10 point on the left hand side. See, auto leading become 10 for 12. If you put 9 point, then it is 11.8. So let's take 9 on 12 point. Are you with me? Or yeah, you can type leading, you can change the leading. Auto leading is different. Auto leading is 20%. Hello, all of you are with me? Clear? Now let it be this. Yeah, here only.
So what?
Go to preferences now. Edit preferences. Edit preferences.
Sir, I did. So now there are options.
1 minute. You don't select text. You have to text nikal do. Oh, text box. Haan. Now go to edit, and there will be preferences at the bottom. Why it doesn't show preferences? Are you using Mac?
No, sir, I am using a Windows system.
Okay. In this, go to grids. Do you see that baseline grid there? Hello, all of you? In preferences, go to grids. You can see baseline grid. Select the color. Now we have blue and we have orange. So let's select light gray. Click on that and there will be gray color.
Gray, light gray.
Color, yeah. So select a light gray. Now start at 0 millimeter. Top of the page, no. Top of the margin. Increment 12 point. Threshold 5%. Threshold 5%. So we can see the lines, yeah. Light gray color document is all correct. All of you have done this much? Hello? Color light gray, start at 0, relatively top of margin, increment every 12 millimeter. If you 12 point, if you want to, do you want to try something else? Default 11 point. Let's do it 11 point. Yeah, 11 point. Threshold 5%. All of you do 11 point. Threshold 5%. Okay. Have you done it? Just say okay. You don't see anything. Now go to window, view. There is grid and guides. Show baseline grids. Baseline grid. Show baseline grid. Do you see that gray line has shown? Now select the text. Select all. Go to leading. Make it 11 point. Now just move that text little down. Just go click outside. Move text little down till baseline comes on one gray line. Down. That. No, the bottom should come on base gray line. Like that. Okay. So do you see that? It fits to baseline. Hello, all of you. You can do precisely. Go slightly up without the arrow. Yeah. Good. Okay. So it is working. Are you all with me till now? Throw away text. Okay. Fit to window. Now go at the bottom and zoom in. Bottom left hand side corner of the page. The last baseline is little smaller. Just zoom in again.
So zoom in.
Still zoom in and show me left side bottom corner of the margin. Do you notice last thing is little less? Now you want to add little more margin. So go to margins. Okay, let's do calculation. Tentatively, bottom margin is of 16, make it 18 millimeter. Yeah, and just say okay. Hello, all of you see little space left out at the bottom? Take a rectangle tool. Now draw a little rectangle on left out space. That's it. Perfect, yeah? No, it is not perfect. Yeah. Okay. Go to property. Now the height is 1.242. Am I right? Millimeter. The margin should be that much less. Are you with me? So we had 18 millimeter, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
18.0 minus 1.242, which makes 8, 5, 7.
So 16.576.
Yeah, 16.56. Just go to layout or give whatever we have. 16.758 and just say okay. Do you got it?
Sir,
Zoom out. Zoom out. No, 1 minute. It should be 1 minute. Undo. There's some. Okay. Margin should be more. Okay. 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 So it should be 19.242. Margin should be 19.242 and just say okay. Yeah. Are you with me? Hello? It's precisely now zoom out. This is the last line also goes according to your baseline grid. This is first thing to do. Now we are going to columns. Okay. So go to layout, create guides. uh, Create color. Let's see whatever is existing. Let's take 3 columns and just say okay. Blue. Now select orange. Now go to your create guides and say 4 columns and just say okay. This become your column and baseline grid. Hello, are you all with me? Now last one is also rows, not only column, also rows. Are you with me? Can I go further? So
sir, I'll create a new master, right?
master baseline grid with columns and rows. C and R, yeah, no problem. Just based on baseline grid,
Sorry.
baseline with column, based on baseline with columns,
Based on
baseline with
margin.
columns. No, not margin. We have
Baseline
done
and column grid.
yeah. Okay. Hello, all of you have done this much. Just 1 minute. Hello. Yes, please. No, I'm busy at the moment. Uh, Call me tomorrow morning around 9:30. Yeah, please. Yeah, welcome. Okay. Take a text. This is 11 point, am I right? Okay. Take a text box, text tool. Draw total text box on the first column from that first tick from top to bottom.
Sir, to the orange one or
Orange
the
only. Orange only. Yeah. Go till the end. Okay. Uh, Now select write one, enter 2, enter 2, enter, return 1, 2, like that, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 minute, 4. Now till finish till 0. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, select all. Go to type, select 8 point or 11 point. 8 point on 11 point. Yeah. Now bring the one on the baseline, as we did earlier with the text. Bring the text little down till one baseline comes on the baseline on bottom. Do you see all of them sits on that? Okay. Now fit to page. Select all. Copy. After 0, make a return. After 0, next, and paste. And then paste. And paste. And paste till the end. Yeah. Let it go out. Don't worry. Okay, there are now start from first line 0 is 10, make 10, 20 like that. Yeah, first line 0 is 10, make it 10, then 20, 30. Because there are so many lines, many people make mistake in counting. So I have this way to assure that we don't have any problem. 50, 60. Now 60
16.
lines. Okay, are you with me? Hello. Now we would like to have rows with one blank line left. Are you with me? One blank line in between. So how would we calculate? Gutter space is one blank line. So that LCM, can somebody does the calculation? Or should I do it and come to you? Or should I put my camera on calculation? Just 1 minute.
So should I stop sharing for that
No,
time?
no, you would see on my video
Okay.
only. Yeah. See that video? Do you see the paper on my video?
So I
Yeah, you have to stop sharing and speak now. Okay? Are you all with me here? We calculate. How many lines? 69. Am I right?
yes.
Okay.
So
So,
your sheet is upside down. So can you flip the camera or
yeah, I'll do that. Is it working now?
yes, sir.
Okay. LCM plus LCM gutter space equal to whatever. This is 69. Am I right? This is 1 less. So 12, 1 less is 11 plus plus 12 division. Are you with me? So 69 minus 11 58 divided by 12 makes it, so 6 5 are 60. Two more baseline if we accommodate, it would work with the thing. So in order to make it two more, this should be 71. 71, 11 would become 60. So 71 lines, two lines more we require. Now go to your, you can go back to your share page.
Yes, sir. Right away. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah. Now we go to that text box and make it 71
Okay.
lines. Yeah. Extend further until it is 71 line. Okay. Now select all. We manipulate.
Select one. Yes, sir. Now.
Now we select all till 71 and make the point 10.5, leading 10.5. Enter. Ha! Do you see that? What is happening there?
Yes.
Now make it 10.7. Okay. Now go to your slight difference. We'll work out that. Okay. Go to your what you call preferences. And that baseline is 10.7 instead of 11.
So, sir,
No,
just
baseline to baseline, 10.7. And just say okay. Hi. Do you see that? Now let's increase the margin at the bottom little bit. So last line should align. So go to layout. Make it 20 millimeter to start with. 1 meter margin less. So make it 18 millimeter to start with. We'll adjust that. Do you see that little left out? We did earlier that rectangle, draw a rectangle there and adjust that rectangle measurement. Measure that. What is the height of it?
0.99995.
So add that in early measurement. Minus that much from the, increase that much, not minus, increase that much margin. Okay. And then, no, it is.
So I think it will fit.
1 minute, 1 minute. Go to the first line and align with the baseline. The problem would be, is it aligned? No, little bit up. I forgot to do that. Okay, now go down. Yeah, it does. Okay, fine. That all margin line aligns
Yes,
with
sir.
the one line. Yeah. Hello, all of you. This is now I'm drawing rows. Okay. So go to what we are on orange. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
So 6 implied 3, 4 implies 2. So first we do 6 division. Go to what you call
Create guides.
create guides. 1 minute. Let me create guides. Create 6 rows. Now instead of write 5 millimeter, write 11.7 pt. 11.7 pt. 11.7 pt. And enter. Do you see that it fits on that? It is because of the last line is still not perfect. Yeah, last thing. Let's correct that.
So, but here it fits.
Okay. So it there's some. It should not happen. 1 minute. Is it 11.7? What we did 11.76 or something like that, or 7 only.
Sir, I think 11 point something.
Click on the text. Go to edit preference. I think 11.7 it was. Preference 11.7 point. Yeah, correct.
So,
No
it is
problem.
10.7 here.
10.7. Then that should be 10.7. Okay, sorry. Sometime absent mind. Yeah. Okay. Go back to your thing and undo in the middle. Take all the rows in the middle, like that, till the bottom, and throw away. Delete. If you lock, it won't delete. View, unlock guides. Now delete them. Okay. Now do it again. I'm sometimes hyper absent mind. Yeah. Uh, six no six 6 rows, 10.7 pt, and just say okay. Correct.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now we take change the blue color.
Sir, blue of this, the columns.
Yeah, blue of the column. Not that. Go to
Oh,
layout.
okay. So, we have orange right now.
Now go to blue. Okay, and just go to layout. Would you like to do darker blue, because it would merge with gray line? Yeah. So
Sure.
instead of blue, take it little darker blue. Okay, and go so it is visible. Go to guides, create guides. Now this time four rows and 10.7 pt, and just say okay. Hi. So now you can throw away that numbers text, clean up the grid. This become uh, baseline grid with columns and rows. Hi friends, seemingly such a simple subject. Do you see how much what are the different way you can do it? Yeah.
Yes.
So now you would be wondering where to use baseline grid and where to use other grid. Where it is text dominant, text is more dominant, you use baseline grid. When it's image dominant, you use other grid. If it is for architecture and graphic designer who want perfect square, use with square. If you don't know anything, use LCM grid. Are you with me? It's like traveling with 100 rupee notes. But if you have to pay 2,800 rupees, you have to count 28 times. But if you have 1,000 rupees, 500 rupees, and 100 rupees note, then 25 800 is very easy. 2,000, 500, 300 rupee note. Are you with me? So it depends on what type of situation and what type of capability you have. You can create a grid for you. Okay, friends, I think time is over, but I hope you learned something. It is little tedious, little technical, but it is required. You won't regret to learn this in your life. let me tell you, many students contact me after even 30, 40 years that this grid is most helpful to them. The letter design and grid design course and composition. There are three courses what I taught at NID. They still remember after 50 years. Okay. Any question for last few minutes?
So we are seeing the calculation. So if you could move the camera to your face.
Okay, just 1 minute. I'm using same camera for both purposes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I would request all the participants if there are any questions, so you can ask in the chat or if you want to come on the video. Sir, can you share your email or contact the students if they want to reach to you after the workshop?
MC Patel @leafdesign.in. MC Patel @leafdesign.in.
I have put the email in the chat.
Yeah, no problem.
Any more questions if anyone has? Sir, I would really say that this was such an interesting and very much needed workshop because grids have been something for me personally that I have struggled a lot. So I think that now I would be able to design better.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you so
And let
much.
me tell you, Muskan, this is must for any designer. Yeah, any, whether you are product designer or graphic. But graphic designer, it is must. Normally, in ignorance, you land up into designing grid what computer gives you. Do you
Right,
realize we design grid, computer is helping us to design grid. It doesn't
right.
control us. We control computer. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye. Bye, all of
Bye.
you.
Sir,
And
I want to ask you something.
yes, please.
Sir, lastly, you have mentioned that you have conducted three workshops on three grids. 15 years back, you said, no, just that I have conducted workshops on.
Pre-grid is the margins. Yeah. Okay. Pre-grid means the column can be not necessarily equal. Yeah. So
Okay.
one column can be little larger and other column can be little smaller. Do you want to quickly demonstrate that?
Yeah, just on that, no, I just wanted to ask you about that only. These.
Okay. So when you create columns, you can drag this gutter space wherever you want to. So it need not to be equal. Three means not equal division. Yeah.
Okay. This is which grade you talked about?
Pre-grid.
Okay.
Any other question?
No, sir, we'll love to join these kind of grids workshop whenever you conduct. This is so highly motivating. You know,
Oh,
before a designer, for a designer, these type of grids are highly useful.
yeah. Wherever I teach, I or whoever I teach, I try to give letter design, grid design, folder design. Uh, what is else I give? Type design and composition. These are my what you call key expertise, which I like to do. Yeah.
Sir, please
Thank you.
repeat once. Folder design, composition design, grid design.
Type design, letter design.
Right, sir.
There are creative folding. Many people don't understand folder is just folding once and twice and thrice. No, which is called creative folding, which is some people call brochure design. I also teach wayfinding design, map design, wayfinding design. I'm very expert in maps and wayfinding design.
Wonderful, sir.
Yeah. Chalo. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
so
Thank
much,
you.
sir. Thank you, everyone. So I'll end this session now and we'll see everyone after 2 o'clock.
Okay. All
Thank
of
you,
you.
sir.
All the best to all of you. See you.